name is Jeanne Wingate, and I'm from Bowling Green, Ohio, and I was diagnosed with ovarian cancer on October the 7th of 2002, 14 years ago. My family noticed before I guess I did. Looking back on the symptoms now of ovarian cancer, one of the main ones is abdominal bloating. So the whole month of September, I'm thinking it's a weight problem. Actually, it was on a Saturday. My husband and I were getting ready to go to a Sunday school function, and I need to iron my capris that I was going to wear, and I was in the midst of going down our basement stairway, and I tripped on a pair of shoes and sort of held onto the railing and twisted around. That was on a Saturday. By Monday morning, my abdomen, I had so much pain in my abdomen. I thought, boy, this is not good. I don't feel good. And the following day, I had a CT scan, which confirmed that there was a mass on my ovary. He told me, he said, I've got the waiting room reserved for 3 hours. I don't think we're going to need it. Just in case, we do have the surgical room reserved. Knowing that if it was cancer, he would have to do a complete hysterectomy. And to this day, I can still remember it. How I found out I had cancer was in recovery. I remember somebody asking, what time is it? And when I heard the response of the time, I knew that the 3 hours obviously had passed, and it was cancer. I just had a peace, even from the very beginning. I knew people were praying for me because I had this peace over me. If I would let my guard down and start thinking about, well, what happened? What would happen if something happens to me, if I get really sick and I don't make it? What about my husband, and what will my kids do? And they would have survived, they would have went on, I know that, but that personal thing just really hits your heart, because it just, or the thoughts of having to say goodbye to a loved one, I think that would be very difficult to do. So those were low times, knowing that there was a possibility that I would have to say goodbye to them, or that I might not make it through. I told someone in my family once, I said, I had a choice. I could have curled up in a little ball and thought, oh, poor pitiful me, I've got cancer, this is it. Or you face it and you deal with it and you fight it. And that's what I chose to do. I just, you hit it head on, you go to your appointments and you go through the treatments and you trust and hope for the best. And so that's my attitude. I try to keep that positive attitude and just say, I'm going to fight through it. What the future holds, I don't know, but I know I have someone with me every day of the week that's going to look over after me, and my life is in His hands, and that's Jesus Christ. And so I said, that's all I can trust in. And I've been cancer-free I just celebrated 14 years on October the 7th. Be assured of where you're going to spend eternity, and be thankful for every day that you have, because every day is truly a gift.